Hello, this is number 2 of our 5-part mini series of mini workouts, and today we're going to do hip rotators, biceps and triceps. So here we go with the hip rotators. Have your chair ready, support yourself a little bit, try not to put too much on, just touch it lightly, and we're going to start with the hip rotators. So tall posture as always, with your back nice and flat, shoulder blades together, grow tall, put your ankle next to your heel, cross it over, and we're going to just keep everything steady except your leg. Just open that knee and close, open and close, and keep reaching up towards the ceiling with your upper body. Open, close. Do 4 more, 3, 2, that's it, and 1. All right, with your toe, all right, your knees facing forward. Now put that foot either next to your knee or on your calf, and we're going to do the same thing again. Start with crossed over and then open it as wide as you can, but don't move your hips, don't move anything else, just keep pulling tall. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, done that side. Oh, shake everything out a bit. Go to the other side. Right, you find your position, always find your position, your posture. Foot by ankle and cross over, and here we go. 1. Open it wide as you can. 3. All the work is happening in this hip joint, right? That's 5, 6, 7, well done, 8. Okay, raise that foot a bit, close that door and open. 2, 3. Try and keep that foot at the same level, keep growing tall. 7, 8. Okay, excellent. Relax. Right, we'll go back to the first side. But we're now going to change to doing triceps and biceps. We'll start off with biceps. We're going to do a little mini squat as we do it. So we're going to have our legs parallel as before. Be careful as you bend your knees. Don't allow them to do this, right? That's the most common problem that I see, is that people are not even aware that those knees are going in. So keep tracking your knees over your toes, right? It all depends on your personal hip configuration, but we can all strive for hips straight forward over toes. It's not good for your hip joints if your knees kink inwards, but some people have real difficulty with that. Something to pay attention to. Okay, for our triceps, we're going to do a little squat. Give myself enough space. And our squat goes like this, together with the biceps. First you bend your knees, then you sit your hips back, and then you come up with a nice smooth motion, right? So bend, seat back, up. Bend, seat back, and your back is nice and flat as always. Seat back, up. Bend, seat back, up. Just 4 more. Sit, up. 3, sit, up. 2, sit, up. When we're working with dumbbells later on, this will be the form that we want to find for training biceps and legs. All right, most of my exercises are multi muscle groups. Especially if you're doing a very short workout, the more muscles you can get at the same time, the better. But the focus is on particular spots, right? So that was the biceps. Now we go for the triceps. Same legs, parallel. Sit down just a little bit. We're going to go, imagine you're cross-country skiing and you're going downhill and you're just going gently in your knees. Clamp your upper arms to your rib cage. Keep those elbows back there. Clench your fists, and as you go, kick back with your arms. 2, 3, 4. The most important thing is to keep your elbows back there. 6, 7, 8. We're going to do 10, 9, 10. All right. Good. We're just going to do all of those again. By the way, if you're wondering why we did 8 biceps but 10 triceps, I like to do the triceps a little bit more than the biceps, because biceps we use all the time. Triceps not so much. So a little bit extra there. Right, we're ready to do the swivel again. And we go out, close, open, close. Think of your posture. Think of shoulder blades back and into your back pockets. 6, 7, 8. Bring that foot a bit higher, and again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, any exercise, if you can't complete it all, 7, 8. Feel free to just stop, take a break, wait for the next exercise to come. Right, here we go. Stance, ankle, and 1, 2, 3, 4. If this is the first time you're ever doing this, you'll probably feel it tomorrow or the day after. 7, 8. Foot a bit higher. Close that door and then open it without moving anything else. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good for you. All right, shake it out. Relax. And we're going to go on to doing biceps and triceps. I'm moving my chair just because it helps me keep track of where we are in the workout. So we're going to do those little mini squats again. Parallel, knees over toes. Right, find your cross-country stance or your skater stance, whatever works for you. Get those elbows back and keep them there. Shoulder blades are together and pulling towards your hips. Fists and stretch. Fists and stretch the fingers. Fists, stretch. Bounce a bit. Stretch. Fists, stretch. Fists. Good. Fists, stretch. 8 and done. Okay. This time we're going to do our squats with our biceps. Again, check your posture. Check where your legs and knees and toes are. Remember to go down in the knees and then behind and then up. Are we ready? And we go down, sit back, up, down, sit back, and keep a flat back. Down. Even though you're sitting, keep those shoulder blades together. Down, sit back, up, down, sit back, up, down, sit back, up, down, sit back. All right, now we're going to just down, sit back, up. Okay, I'm going to show you just one more tricep exercise that I find useful. We often used to do this one with your arms up there, but my shoulders don't allow me to do that anymore. So the alternative would be to do them to the side, right? So you can swivel your shoulders out slightly and then do your biceps there. All right, just a thought for another time. For today, we're going to finish it off and we're going to stretch. So put your heel forward, support yourself on your chair and or hands above knees. Get a nice long flat back and then hinge that whole long flat upper body over that foot. Now just as far as you can. Once you feel a stretch here in the back of this leg, you're good. That's what we need. We'll all be a little bit different. So just find your own level of stretch and go for it. Right. Other side. Heel forward, support yourself, hold your chair if you need to. The seat of the chair is usually quite a good level to hold on to once you're down. Are your shoulder blades still together? All right, get a nice stretch in that leg. Okay, and come up. Now we did quite a lot of rotator exercises. It'd be good to just stretch those a little bit, this whole gluteal area. Now, what we're aiming for is foot on knee, okay? If you can't do that, get yourself a small towel, wrap it round here, and then hold the chair, and then just pull that foot across and up as much as you can. If you can, get hold of that ankle, put the foot on the knee, and then bend your standing leg. Bend it until you get a nice stretch, or pull with your towel, looking for a stretch here in this outer hip area. When you're stretching, taking in a breath and then letting it out, and then just imagine those muscles releasing and lengthening. Good, that'll do for today. Change sides. Okay, foot on knee, bend that standing leg, and then sit until you can feel you can hold that ankle if you like, and get an even deeper stretch. But everybody finds their own level. Never competing against each other, right? We're always just competing against ourselves, just to get things working a little bit better. All right, and come up. Good-o, all done for today. That was number 2, and tomorrow we'll be doing number 3, and I'll see you then. Bye.